Okay, on the back, number 7. So this one we have to do by hand. Okay, well, we're not doing it. We're checking somebody's work, basically. Okay, and so what they did is they made a mistake somewhere, and we have to figure out where. Okay, so the first thing they did was what? What do you notice that the first thing that the person did? Distributed, right? They distributed this right here. So 0.5 times negative 10 is what? What's half of 10? 5, so they got that right. And then 0.5 times 8, 4, so that's right. Okay? So that was the first step that they did. Then what was the second step? They distributed the 2, so they did 2 times C, which is 2C, so that's correct. And then 2 times negative 5, negative 10, so that's correct, right? So step 2 is correct. So then next was step 3. I distributed the 12, so let's check. 12 times C, 12C, so that's good. 12 times negative 2. They messed up. That should be negative 24, right? But they put negative 20, but he put positive 24. So step 3 would be the correct answer. Step 3 is where they messed up. There's going to be some questions like this on the start. They really like these types of questions because you really can't do that on the calculator. You have to know how to do stuff by hand. That make sense? Okay. Number 8. Which expression is equivalent? It's equivalent. There's the next word, equivalent, right? So you would put this in box 1 and then check your answers. Okay? How would I do this by hand? You have to, yeah. Well, no, not really. All you have to do is distribute. But this would be, you have to check your answer choices. You would have to distribute on all your answer choices to see which one matches, right? Okay? So go ahead and work on this one real quick. Okay, so this is talking about factoring, right? When did we do factoring? Yesterday, right? Yesterday, we did it yesterday. What did we do yesterday? What was it called? Factoring. Yes, but what kind of factoring? No, yesterday. That's,
We did this.
what is it called? Square roots? Okay. But they were, what was it called? Difference of squares, right? So difference of squares, what did we have to do? We made sure what?
No, it has a minus.
It has to have a minus, right?
It has an addition sign.
It's not, it's prime. It's not factorable, right? But from here, we have to take the square root of 25x squared. Take the square root of 4, right? And then that would be put into the plus and then the minus. But here, they just want which expression is a factor of, meaning they just want one of them, right? So it's going to be one of these two, right? So yeah, if you do it, square root of 25x squared, square root of 25 is 5, and then x, and 2. So your answer would be A. Good. Does that make sense? Okay. Number 10. Same thing, right? Difference of squares. So y'all should be able to do that. Square root of 100 and square root of a squared. And so you put it into the plus and the minus. So go ahead and work on that one real quick. Another thing, you can put this into Desmos, except you have to replace A with X. And then check your answer choices one at a time to make sure the graphs match. Okay? When we're rewriting something, we're not changing it, we're just keeping it the same, right? And when something is the same, they're going to have the same graph. So if you put that in Desmos, replace the A with the X, and then check your answer choices. Okay? Number 11. Which expression is equivalent to, and they have dividing, right? So that one's dividing, but how are we going to divide? With a box or by separating it? Why are we separating it? No, that's not the good reason why. Why are we not doing it with a box? There's only one term. There's only one term. There's no plus or minus, right? This is a negative. I'm talking about there's no plus or minus after around here. Okay? So when you do that, we have to split it up to where it's 80m squared divided by negative 20m. And then negative 20m divided by negative 20m. Right? So, and really, this is m times m, right? Divided by negative 20m. And then this all cancels out to be what? What is this going to be right here? 1. Is it positive or negative?
Positive.
Positive. So then you will do this, and it'll tell you which one is your answer choice. And also in Desmos, if you put this, right, remember you have to hit the divide button first to get a fraction. Hit the divide button first, and then we're replacing m with x. So that would be your first box, and then check these answer choices in your second box. Okay? So do that one real quick. Okay, number 12. If the length of a rectangle is negative 2r, and the area of this rectangle is 24r squared minus 18r, what is the width of this rectangle? So area is length times width we talked about, right? They give me the area, which is this, and they give me the length, which is this right here. But I want the width. They want an equation for width. How can I solve for the width? Divide by what? The length. I'm dividing by the length, right? Because here, if I divide by the length, these will cancel out, and I'm left with the area divided by the length equals the width. That makes sense? And so that's what I'm solving for. I'm solving for the width. So the area is the blue equation, so 24r squared minus 18r divided by the length, which is the black equation, negative 2r. So how am I going to divide this? Box or splitting? Splitting. Why am I splitting it? One term. Good. There's no plus or minus after. Right? So then this becomes 24r times r divided by negative 2r, and then negative 18r divided by negative 2r. These r's cancel, this cancels, and then you actually have to divide the numbers. Okay? Or if you're doing this on Desmos, you would put this equation in box 1, and I'm replacing r with x, right? And then I'm checking my answer choices, replacing r with x. Okay? So go ahead and finish that up. You're going to put your answers on the Schoology. Again, you're filling the blank with the letter of your answer choice. So either A, B, C, or D. Okay? And it's in the exact same folder as the videos. Okay? So go ahead and finish that up.